Yes, Sirski, we're back again this week, and I got my boy here after he's looking like he's been living on the bridge. I'm appreciating, taking the time.
Yes, Sirski, especially your patchy ass beard.
Why are you talking about my beard? We're not here to talk about my beard. We're here to talk about this.
And you still didn't give me a proper introduction yet.
Why are you insulting me? I bring you on my show.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
Anywho,
we're here to talk about Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's a video game review today. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield, I don't know what it's about. I played 50 hours of it. Pokemon's been going on for 30 years now. I think this one's about your trainer. You go off to collect some Pokemon, and you try to become the very best. That's it.
That's not far off from the actual synopsis, though. But there's more to the story than that.
There's more. What story, Jordan?
There's more to the story. Well, you're the protagonist that goes to the Galar region. You start from the Galar region. You meet your rival Hob, whose brother is the main champion that you have to beat in the story. There's a phenomenon, the new game mechanic, which is Dynamaxing, which pretty much makes all your Pokemon big. Which I
30 years and that's what they came up with?
I admit it's a dumb mechanic. Like both visually and mechanically it's faulty, but that's a story for another day.
Today, because this is what this review is about. I've been playing since Gold and Silver, and this game, I came back after, I think the last Pokemon game I played was Pearl, Diamond, and Pearl. And after coming back after so long, I expected something new. I expected the graphics and gameplay. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff, but with worse Pokemon.
Okay, define same stuff. How can you pretty much saying let's change Yu-Gi-Oh into fucking checkers or something like that? Of course it's gonna be the same stuff. It's the same franchise.
It's the same game. Because it's clear that they're running out of ideas at this point, because they have a Pokemon that's an apple. They have a Pokemon that's literally a pile of trash. I don't want to play this game because I don't care to capture any of these trash Pokemon, literal or not. I don't care.
I can understand. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. I guess the design of the Pokemon are lackluster.
Garbage. Straight garbage.
I guess
they got Pokemons as lamps, as light bulbs, and all. I'm like, this is not Pokemon. These are just household utensils.
What you mean? Pokemon don't exist. Pokemon are fictional creatures. Dragons aren't real, but you still like Dragonite and shit.
Why are you breaking kayfabe?
I'm breaking kayfabe. Anywho, the Dynamax mechanic is kind of it is lackluster. But the story, I thoroughly enjoyed the story. The game didn't feel like it was too easy mode, especially when you battle the last champion. It's pretty challenging. But Damien claims he played 60 hours.
I played 50 to 60 hours.
50 to 60 hours.
You saying it's challenging, but I literally did not lose one battle.
All the
gym battles were easy.
You only played 2 gym battles.
I played multiple gym battles. I played over half the gym battles.
What gym did you get to?
I don't remember. I don't care.
What's the last gym you fought?
I don't care no more.
This man did not beat the game.
I don't want to play no more.
His review is not credible.
I at least expected to be able to capture some old Pokemon and be like, oh, where's my Charizard? But there's no Charizard.
There is Charizard. You didn't beat the game, so you didn't know.
Okay, who's going to beat the game?
Exactly. I admit the original 151 are all there. To be fair, I think they cut half of the Pokemon roster. The reason behind it broke it down is bullshit, but we all know it's for... Wait, can I curse? I don't know if you're trying to make money.
You already cursed like 20 times at this point. I'm not going to edit all that. You go ahead.
Listen, man. I don't know if you're trying to make money off of this, but they have DLC coming out. For those who are interested, I'm going to get it. But, which adds more of the other rest of the Pokemon. And add more legendaries to it.
So I gotta pay more money for the game to have some decent Pokemon.
Decent Pokemon.
Out of some of the new Pokemon, there's a handful. Not even a handful, three. I'm like, this is okay. But even then, most of my Pokemon stuff is old Pokemon that I wouldn't have even used in the old game. I got Machamp on my team. And I got all these other people, and I'm just because I'm like, yo, these are old classic Pokemon. They're good design.
But I feel like you're just going off of nostalgia rather than what you see in the game as it is. I'm pretty sure you said the last game you played was Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
But have you played anything from Gen 5 onward?
Nothing. The last Pokemon.
Exactly, and I think you're not looking at this like an open mind more than but it's not intervention. It's a review. Back to the actual game. The new edition of raid dens are actually pretty fun. Me and my cousin and our friends are still playing it to this
What about
day.
me?
Huh?
What about me?
Well, you don't like the game, so it doesn't
No,
matter.
I don't have online. How can I play them?
Huh? I mean, that's more of a you can't afford Nintendo Online. Then
Why they doing these have and have nots kind of system?
What do you
Nintendo,
mean?
you see, I take very.
I mean, that's because you can't afford Nintendo Online. You can play locally.
I take offense.
I
Wow,
mean-
who I'm playing with locally right now?
I mean, that's like a you problem. Hey, so that's $20. You can pay for PlayStation Online, which is like what? How much PlayStation Online is?
It doesn't matter. We
All right, my point exactly.
You want me to pay online to have people beat my ass with their level 600 Pokemon while I'm still at level
Levels.
50 or something?
Not because you don't play the game.
Oh,
you
well-
can't get mad at someone for being better than you because you don't play the game.
I can and I will.
Anywho, the max raid dens are fun. They're pretty much raid battles like normal RPGs where you play with a group of friends to pretty much battle one like super Dynamax Pokemon. And then when you beat the Pokemon, you can catch it, bar Mewtwo. And also when you beat it, you get rewards, which is candy, which pretty much makes leveling up a lot easier, as well as other items as well.
Would it look ratchet if I took off my shirt?
Not really. I walk around with my shirt all the time.
It's so hot. Like, why is it so hot?
So with that, also they make competitive battling easier, breeding easier, getting max IV Pokemon. All in all,
but here, like, what is up with the graphics though? What is up with the graphics for this? But I look at this game and I'm like, yo, this is like late Nintendo 64, maybe early GameCube.
I don't understand. You guys are really picky with the graphics.
How
even
you got
though-
all these years and you
like-
got on the Switch and you come up with those graphics,
Like
those lazy
I don't
graphics?
understand. Like people think like every game has a like freaking like Legend of Zelda and crap. The graphics aren't awful.
It's
They're-
the same character models. They didn't even do nothing. So all this time, what did they do?
Wow.
What did they work on?
What do you mean what they
Yo.
work on? Like the graphics are decent. The graphics are good.
Can they sue themselves for plagiarism? Because
So
how
when
you
you
gonna copy
see
your own
when you
stuff?
see graphics compared to like Battle Revolution compared to like or Pokemon XD or Pokemon Coliseum, I think Sword and Shield is a huge step up compared to that.
I think Gold and Silver look better than Sword and Shield.
I don't hear you anymore.
Because I don't have to count these nasty, jagged polygons in Sword and
That's
Shield.
crazy.
Like, and
man.
Gold and Silver just looks nice and nice pixelated 32-bit, whatever it is. 6.
I don't hear you.
But here I'm just like, yo, this look like PlayStation 1 Tomb Raider, like with Lara Croft's square boobs and all that. Like, all these characters look like Legos, and I'm tired of it.
Wow.
It's not an
like,
art style. They just being lazy and cheap.
Wow. Nah, I swear. And
But
also,
I like the game though.
Wow. I can't.
Let's get to our final verdict. Let's get to our final verdict.
Okay, but before we do that, what do you like about the game? Because you sound like you said nothing but negatives. What do you actually like about the game?
I like that they ain't changed nothing. It's the same game. Old and faithful. It's the same Pokemon mechanics.
Okay.
Which, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I changed my
you
mind.
don't like the
I don't
game?
like it no more because now I think about it, the game is way too easy. Because Pokemon back in the day actually was challenging. The gym battles were challenging. Capturing a Pokemon, they didn't restrict you to what you could capture. If you could capture that level 50 Gyarados, go ahead, we ain't gonna stop you. But now they're like, oh, well, you can't capture it because you're under leveled. And I'm like, wait, what? And
But-
also the EXP share, which I talked to you about, that's some bull. Because now you don't have to put in any work with different Pokemon and experiment. Now it's just everybody gets a star.
I agree with you. The EXP share does make the game a bit easier, and they should get the option to turn it off. But the whole not being able to catch high level Pokemon because you're under level makes complete sense. And if anything, that pretty much counteracts your argument about the game being too easy. Why would I want to catch a level 50 Pokemon and just challenge level 13 gym? So
It doesn't
are
matter if you don't want to do that. I can do it.
Are you mad that it's too easy? Or are you mad that it made it too hard for you to catch
It's just
Pokemon?
too easy. It's not that challenge. Like, there's nothing in it that like excited me. That's why at 50 hours I was like, yo, I got what I'm gonna get from this. Am I gonna go back and play it one day? Yes, but honestly, it is not worth $60. It's not even worth $40. Like this feels like a rushed product. It feels unfinished. Like really like there's nothing new.
I mean, I disagree. I think it's worth completely $60. Verdict.
So what's the score you giving?
I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
You give it a 4 out of
I'll
5.
give it a 4 out of 5.
I don't like this box art. I don't like these characters. I don't like the story. I like the gameplay. 3 out of 5. It's a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
I don't like the way it smells in my room.
Wow.
I don't like nothing about it.
He's
But just the pure
He's just a
gameplay.
hater.
Hate. I don't care.
Hate.
I gotta say one more time, I appreciate you taking the time from accidentally slaughtering your whole family to come out here.
Even though he called,
Cause your legs looking like cradles. Why they so ashy? You gonna come out me without lotion your legs?
This man comes to my house and then I was talking about, oh, come out so I can do this review. Then he must tell me he was coming over. I'm like, bruh, I could be out here masturbating for all he knows. Like, dude, at least let me know you coming in advance.
I know you're not masturbating because you don't use lotion. Your legs is ashy as hell. This is crazy.
I use spit. What you talking about?
Oh, this is really